Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Infinity Dove Tarot and Dowsing. Today I have some dowsing for you. Oh, and my name is Kirsten, I'm your host, and I'm excited to share with you this free pendulum protocol clearing to clear comparison to others and self-judgment. Comparison is a thief of joy. It's a cage for the soul. It distorts your perception, it disconnects you from your essence, and it creates layers of self-judgment, resentment, envy, and internalized unworthiness. Whether you compare yourself to others in beauty, success, intelligence, or timing, the root is often the belief that you're not good enough as you are. This protocol was designed to clear the multi-layered pain of comparison, jealousy, envy, judgment, competition, inferiority, superiority, and shame. It restores your sovereignty, celebration of self, and the ability to recognize your unique worth without needing to be better than or as good as anyone else. Remember, you are incomparable. And let this protocol today be your liberation. Give yourself permission to accept this healing. Get yourself in a comfortable, quiet position where you won't be disturbed. And you can repeat the prayer of protection after me. And after that, just watch the video to receive the healing. And we begin now with the prayer of protection. Thank you to our higher selves, our spirit allies, our guides, and all divine forces of light. Please surround this clearing of the collective in full divine protection. Let no interference distort the truth or the healing, and may all that is released return back to source and be replaced with love, clarity, and peace. And so it is. So we start off gauging where the collective is at in terms of comparison, jealousy, and self-judgment. What percentage of comparison, jealousy, and self-judgment is currently active in the collective field? And we're getting 100%. So we know we need the protocol. So let's begin. Spinning in counterclockwise spin in the highest frequency of black, violet, and silver. Clear all beliefs from the collective that we are less than or greater than others. And collapse comparison as identity. And has this been fully cleared? And the pendulum says yes. In the highest frequency of gray, blue, and negative green, dissolve all programs of jealousy, envy, and silent resentment of others. And I give myself permission, and you should give yourself permission to dissolve this, because a lot of times we don't want to face that we are holding these feelings towards others. Dissolve all programs of jealousy, envy, and silent resentment of others from the collective field. And has this been fully dissolved? And it's saying yes. In the highest frequency of red, gold, and brown, higher self, release all childhood wounds from the collective, tied to not feeling good enough, seen, or valued by those in authority over us or in guardianship over us. And has this been dissolved? It says yes. And released. Now, in the highest frequency of black, indigo, and silver, clear all internalized judgments picked up from family, caregivers, teachers, culture, or society. Clear all internalized judgments. And has this been fully cleared? And it says yes. And in the highest frequency of rose, white, and platinum, release all shame, guilt, and grief stored in the system of the collective from comparing ourselves to others. Release all shame, guilt, and grief stored in the system of the collective from comparing ourselves to others. And has this been fully cleared? And it's saying yes. And by command of our higher self, in the highest frequency of silver, violet, and diamond light, clear any vows, oaths, karmic ties, and soul contracts taken to self-judgment, unworthiness, and competition by the collective for any reason. And has this been fully cleared? And it's saying no. In the highest frequency of diamond and white flame, collapse any remaining soul contracts tied to comparison and competition. And has this been fully collapsed? And now it's saying yes. All right. So now we regauge. We've done all the clearing commands, so let's regauge. What percentage of comparison, jealousy, and self-judgment is currently active in the collective system? And now we're getting 0 to 10%, which means we're ready to install the divine truth, new programs that are healthy, spinning in the clockwise spin direction in the highest frequency of rose gold, emerald, and sky blue. Install the program into the collective consciousness. I am incomparable. I value my own path, pace, and design. Install into the collective consciousness the program. I am incomparable. I value my own path, pace, and design. And has this program been installed? It says yes. And in the highest frequency of white, gold, indigo, and violet flame, I install the program into collective consciousness. I celebrate others' light without diminishing my own. I celebrate others' light without diminishing my own. And has this been fully installed? And it says yes. And in the highest frequency of platinum, white, and green positive, install the program. I am whole, complete, and perfectly timed in all things. I am whole, complete, and perfectly timed in all things. And has this been installed? And it says yes. One more. In the highest frequency of diamond, rose, and sky blue, install into the collective consciousness the program. My worth is not up for comparison. I know who I am. My worth is not up for comparison. I know who I am. And has this been fully installed? And it says yes. And we end with an anchor and final seal. In the highest frequency of diamond and white flame, seal this protocol now across all dimensions for the collective. Anchor in all clearings, installations, and upgrades in full harmonic integration. Activate, run these programs so that they are dominant over any contrary or previous programming. And let the shift be permanent, protected, and complete. And has this been carried out? And it says yes. And that's it, folks. You've just received a clearing of comparison and self-judgment. Remember, comparison creates fragmentation of self, while truth restores coherence. You are never meant to be anyone else. By releasing this pattern of comparison today, you've made space for real peace, real power, and your real path. The more often this protocol is used, the deeper it will integrate. So please repeat this protocol. Watch this video as needed for deeper liberation. And thank you so much for your time and your willingness to try something new. And if you're interested in your own protocol for your own issues, your custom designed protocol for your own issues, please reach out to me. My information is in the description box below. And I also have an Etsy store where I offer many more pendulum protocols for your transformation. My Etsy store is Seer, WINGSEER, and there will be a link to that in the description box. Thank you for your time and many blessings. Bye-bye.